El Nido is the main destination for exploring Palawan's natural attraction, the Bakit Archipelago, home to towering limestone cliffs, mythical lagoons, and the white sand beaches. Your travel to Palawan won't be complete without visiting Bakit Bay iconic spot. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. If you are new from my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Enjoy watching. Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. El Nido is a Philippine municipality of Palawan Island, and it's known for a white sand beaches, coral reefs, and a gateway to the Bakit Archipelago, a group of islands with a steep scarps cliffs. Minilok Island is a farm for the clear waters of the small and the big lagoons. Near Siemsisu Island has the fish-filled waters. The area has many dive sites, including the Lumakad Islands, long tunnels leading to the underwater cavern. Crossing up the lagoon was our first real look at how dramatic the cliffs and the landscape was in El Nido. The lagoon is narrow and the kayaks managed to navigate alongside each other as everyone on board arches their necks, checking out the intense cliff. The kayak glides across the glassy water, almost crystal as the narrow entrance finally opened up into the giant lagoon. The kayak did a slow circle in a lagoon, letting us take it the sight before hiding back out the narrow stretch. This is a Tour A is one of the best and the most popular island hopping tours in El Nido. During the day, you will discover the beautiful lagoons, beaches, and the snorkeling spots where you can swim and admire the corals, the colorful fauna, and it's the hundred of the finest species. Note that the counter the clock or a reverse order options if you do a private tours, which are designed to allow you to avoid the crowds during your island hopping day. The advantage when you book a private tour, you will be the only ones on the boat, whether you are a couple, a family, or a bunch of friends. If you want to start the tour a bit earlier or a bit later to avoid arriving on the islands at the same as all the other boats, it's possible. You can decide how long you want to stay on each islands and in order to avoid the crowds. They offer two options for the main El Nido tours, reverse or and a counterclock tours as per our guide experience and how we enjoy our islands hopping that not hitting the crowds more. And as per our tour guide, in the peak season, you can see a huge of boats from 800 and more daily. There are only two seasons in El Nido, the dry season from November to May and the wet season from June to October. The driest months are April and May. Heavy rainfalls happen during the month of August. The coolest temperatures are usually experienced during the month of January, while April and May are the hottest months. El Nido is the northernmost tip of Palawan in the Philippines, covering around 465 square kilometers of land area. It is bordered by the South China Sea in the west and the Sulu Sea in the east and the Linapakan Strait in the north. El Nido is surrounded by 45 islands and islets. Each has its own distinct geological formation. Cadlao Island has the highest peak, which is about 640 meters high. We had our lunch at Payong-Payong Island in El Nido. Our guides had been cooking on the grill all morning and we cruised around from island to island. It was the time to see what they had produced. It was an absolute gorgeous and amazing. I'll be honest, I'd been on the some tours where you can get cruddy sandwich and a bag of chips. This blew it out on the water. Grilled pork and chicken, fish, grilled fish and fruits, and of course, an abundance of rice. El Nido Sea currents are usually manageable the whole year around. Depending on the tidal conditions, the current can be very slight to moderate from December to March. The average water temperature range from 24 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius and 26 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius from April to November. The landscape here in the secret Lagoon El Nido was by far my favorite spot of the day, and I camped on my favorite spot at the end in front of the tour booth, and we lived snapping a few shots to capture the entire scene. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. This spot was amazing, but probably my least favorite as there were more than 50 tourists crammed into the tiny lagoons at once. We have to swim to the small hole and clamber through. Visit this magical lagoon located on the small island surrounded by the towering limestone cliffs. You will see the massive crater with the karst cliff as you go through the small hole. This used to be the part of the cave that collapsed and as a long time ago. One through sun shone down into the tennis court-sized lagoon. Totally enclosed by the sharp cliffs, it was the great spot but a little bit on an anticlimax. However, the beach around the corner once back out of the lagoon was really cool. The best time for those who love scuba diving in El Nido is from March to May, when the surface conditions are good. From December to February, the visibility ranges from 3 meters to 10 meters, 10 meters to 30 meters from March to May, and 10 meters to 15 meters from June to November. This Shimizu Island where you can snorkel and see corals and or relax on the white sand beach. This is also where the most of the time your boat will stop for lunch or in the Payum-Payum Island, which is the great limestone cliffs covered with the vegetations and representative of the geological beauty of El Nido. Papaya sits adjacent to the even more popular to Seven Commando Beach, but the two are separated by a gorgeous rocky cliffs, so you'll need a boat to take you over. Papaya Beach isn't generally on any of the tours in El Nido, but if you find the Seven Commandos Beach is already packed with the tourists, the crowds, then just ask your boat captain if they can land on the Papaya Beach. Since the two beaches are pretty much the same thing, we recommend that you can avoid the crowds and check the papaya instead. You might just be lucky enough just have it all to yourself. Papaya Beach is situated on the stunning tropical island of Palawan, Philippines, and it's one of many amazing beaches in El Nido area. The beach boasts near perfect powdery white sand, excellent snorkeling, and incredible backdrop of sheer limestone cliffs. It also features epic swing that hang from a coconut tree, small nipa hut, stores that sells drinks and snacks. This is one of the amazing experience to say the most awarding tourist island in the world, which is El Nido, Palawan, Philippines. An experience of a lifetime and witnessing the beauty of nature. I can recommend you that choosing the private boat tour so that you can enjoy the island with a stress-free. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Thank you for your love and support to my channel. Feel free to leave your comments about what did you saw or any feedbacks that will help my channel to improve in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Stay safe and take care.